Hey YouTubers, this is CJ Hot Wheels. Well, after work I decided to take a little venture to Walmart and Target, and I actually found something at Walmart. It actually caught me off guard. But what I was really looking for was their dump bin, and sure enough they got it, but there's a problem. Just like all the Walmarts across the country, they're getting 2-month-old A cases in their bins or in their cubbies, which is what ours had. It had a cardboard display with several different toys, and it had cubbies in it, and a few of the cubbies were reserved for Hot Wheels, and they're old. I don't know what's going on. I posted a comment on Derek Smith's channel about this, how usually during this time of year Walmarts get their holiday dump bins, but they fill it with the latest batch of cars. So that way, collectors and kids alike can all have something new to buy for Christmas. But instead, they're getting this 2-month-old batch that almost every collector has at this point. So, I don't understand what the deal is with that. But anyway, that's not the point. What I wanted to show you was the new batch of Matchboxes. That's right, B case. The second batch for Matchbox has hit Walmart. So I was very surprised to see that. So let's get into it, shall we? Of course, by tradition, I had to get the other Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren that they had, because you can't just leave this on the pegs, even if you have 3 of them already. It's nice to see this casting back. I said it in my last video, and I'll say it again. This is a sweetie sweet. A lot of collectors are glad to have this back. It's such a beautiful car. It looks like an airplane. It's very aerodynamic, very stylish, very sleek, very valuable. These hold their value because you can, if you go online and search for these, they're like in the $250,000 to $300,000 range or more. And yet it's a 11-year-old car. Alright, now on to the actual B case. So I got the new Ford E350 ambulance. I had to get this. I like the livery. Very realistic. See, there is a problem that plagues this casting. It's always plagued this casting. Ever since its release, the rear axle always gets bent. See, look at that. The box, or the cab, should I say, and the wheels don't get along very well, because every single time you see a release of this ambulance, it always looks like the rear end is bent like this, and if you were to open it and roll it, it wouldn't roll. It would be stuck. So that's the only thing I don't like about this casting. It just has this very faulty, engineering put into it. This casting always gets this bent rear axle and this bent looking cab. It's just, they need to fix that. This casting has been out since 2009, and they still haven't fixed it. But anyway. But it's not like I'm going to open it and play with it anyway, so. But it's just, for kids, though. If they want to play with it, then they can. But anyway. So we got a new casting. They had 2 of these. Got the new 016 Toyota Tacoma with the removable camper. It's got a little tent. Portable tent in the bed, and if you don't like it, you can take it out. So that's the beauty of it. So that's pretty neat. Except because of this removable piece, it sacrificed the interior. So there's no interior, so you get smoked windows in order to hide the empty shell. But yet again, it's not a big deal. But and now for my favorite one, the old school livery on the Ford GT40. A casting that was brought back in 2014 after a long time of not seeing it. And now it's back again for 2017 in this beautiful olive green with this almost vintage race car livery. So it's pretty neat. I like it. The only one they had, too, so I was lucky enough to find that one. And then last but not least, probably a favorite for a lot of collectors. I like it, but I like the Ford better. Got the new casting. Got the 52 Hudson Hornet police car. So that's pretty sweet. It's in the old school sheriff livery, even though that style still holds up today because a lot of police cars still look like that. And this livery, the black with the white doors. Got the vintage plastic sirens on the top. Chrome grille. Chrome bumper. Chrome side skirts. Dish wheels. I like it. But the thing is, though, Hot Wheels made this car already. They made a two-door version back in 2013 in the Boulevard line. So, yet again, it's another Matchbox car that's already been made as a Hot Wheel. That's the thing about Mattel, is that their variety sometimes is not very well distributed. So here we go. So here are all the highlights, because the rest of this batch is crap. So these are the only good ones that you're going to get. Why not? Throw that in there. The other one I got. So there you have it. The Toyota Tacoma with a removable tent, Hudson Hornet Police, Ford E350 Ambulance, Ford GT40, and the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren carryover, which is a very nice welcome. So there you have it. Take care and happy collecting.